There are 4 of you, so we make a fairly big bread, about that much. And then on top of that, then I add in a little bit of yeast. This is just a big industrial size, but it's the same thing you buy in the little sachets. I put in about a tablespoon or so. So always easier to pour it into the lid than pour it straight in there, and that way if you pour too much it's okay. And that's there. Salt, quite a bit of salt, at least as much as you've put in the yeast as well. You need that for the taste. I have a couple of other flours then, so this is plain flour. I'll just shake some of that through, leave a bit more space there. Also this is wholemeal flour. This is wholemeal. I don't want to put too much because it's quite heavy. And this one is spelt. The spelt is nearly finished. I need to buy more spelt. There we go. It's spelt actually mixed with a little bit of sunflower seeds in there as well. And then obviously that won't go through the sieve. You're always left with the little bits of grain, but it just makes the thing a little bit lighter, a little bit finer, and you can get most of it out and then just dump the rest in. So that's basically your mix, and then I use a whisk to mix that through, to make sure the yeast and the salt and everything is mixed through there. And then it's just a question of adding water. So we'll see how much water that might be enough, maybe not. I'm just going to get a little bit more just in case. So if you add too much water, it's always easy to get it back by adding more flour, but if you don't add enough water, then it can be a little bit messy. So I'm just kind of stirring that through there with the fingers, letting it get all messy. I think that's probably enough water there, maybe slightly dry. So you can add the water before it gets completely mixed through. And you're aiming to try and get something that will hold together, but something that doesn't fall apart. And that's good enough. That's it then. So basically what you would do is you leave that now to rest, and then that allows the gluten to form, and then after a while then you can start to knead it by folding it. That's quite a sticky one, which is good. It'll make bigger bubbles that way, otherwise it's too dry. When it's really sticky, what you can do is just wet the fingers, and then it doesn't stick to your fingers when you're kneading it. And then what I do is I just cover that with a damp cloth and leave it aside, and that's it.
Okay.